Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the UAW Video Game Wrestling Championship Tournament, where we will crown the very first ever UAW Video Game Wrestling Champion. In the last episode, we saw the Law dominate over Triple H, both of them battling for the right and respects of their respective companies. The Law, of course, being the owner and CEO of the UAW, and Triple H being the COO of the WWE. In that episode, we also saw Dean Ambrose triumph over Chris Jericho in what was sure to be an amazing match. And it did turn out to be an amazing match. But next up, in the semi-finals tonight, we have a legendary rivalry renewed here in the UAW scene. This will be AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. And the winner of that match will go on to face the winner of The Law versus Dean Ambrose in the finals to determine the first ever UAW Video Game Wrestling Champion. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get the match between AJ Styles and Samoa Joe underway, and this match will be a tables match. This is an interesting development between the two, as I don't believe we've ever seen these two compete in a tables match together. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and coming out to the ring first, he is what people would say is a legend in this business. This man has competed all over the world, all the way from Japan to the United States. This is the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. AJ Styles, of course, fighting for the honor of his family here, as we know Samoa Joe has made attempt after attempt at belittling AJ Styles in front of his family when they fought against each other for the WWE Championship in the WWE. But will AJ Styles triumphed over Samoa Joe? We will have to find out, as AJ Styles' competitor is coming out next. And now coming out to the ring, this is the Samoan Submission Machine, a former NXT champion. This is Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, of course, being a heavyweight wrestler, going up against what some would say is barely over the cruiserweight weight in AJ Styles. These two have fought all over the world for multiple different championships, and this, of course, being no different, trying to make their way to the finals here. This match will determine the first competitor in the championship match. But will Samoa Joe be able to overcome AJ Styles? Because we know these two have traded back and forth wins and victories. Who will win this time? We will have to see. And this tables match is underway, folks. The bell has been rung. AJ Styles and Samoa Joe locking up in the middle ring. Samoa Joe taking the lead here with a power bomb on AJ Styles early in the match off the lockup. A power bomb, and Samoa Joe's going straight for the table. These two have had grueling matches throughout the tournament here. AJ Styles showing some wear from his previous matches, which included a backstage brawl where he defeated Zack Ryder in phenomenal time. Samoa Joe, of course, beating Sting to get to this match, which is no easy task in itself. Sting, of course, being a phenomenal athlete, and AJ Styles throwing Samoa Joe directly into the table. Looked like he was trying to put him through there, but Samoa Joe reversing, and whip for a cannonball of sorts through the table onto AJ Styles, but AJ just sidesteps Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe putting himself through the table, therefore the match will not end right there. And AJ Styles just whacking Joe with the table. He's just setting the table back up in that corner, but taking it out to hit Samoa Joe with it again. Just clubbing blows with that table to Samoa Joe here. AJ Styles releasing some of that built-up anger that he has for Samoa Joe from throughout the years. And a tilt-a-whirl neck breaker off of the Irish Whip. These two have an immense history with each other. AJ Styles with an Irish Whip into the corner and tried to do the same thing with a spear through the table, but Samoa Joe sidestepping AJ that time. Both of these competitors have gone through a table in this match already, but since neither of the opponent put him through the table, the match is still going on. And Samoa Joe hitting AJ Styles with a table this time. These two just going at each other here tonight, folks. Samoa Joe setting AJ up on the table. Samoa Joe going up high. This is a big man. And AJ moves out of the way as Samoa Joe went for a senton through the table. AJ Styles with a powerbomb of his own. You gotta wonder how hurt these two are. AJ with a backbreaker. These two are amazing superstars, and a spike DDT from AJ Styles. He busted Samoa Joe open. AJ's calling for it. Can he hit him with a Styles Clash though? Does he set it up? And a Styles Clash in the middle of the ring. I don't know what his purpose for doing that was, as it's not a pinfall or submission match or a knockout match. You have to put your opponent through a table. I guess he could just be trying to wear Samoa Joe down here to make it easier to put him through said table. And Samoa Joe's back up. Joe's bleeding pretty heavy from his forehead. Two locking up again. AJ with just putting Samoa Joe up on that table. What is AJ going to go for here off the top rope? AJ with a frog splash through the table. AJ put Samoa Joe through the table with a frog splash. AJ Styles going on in the tournament. One of the finals competitor. We now know that it will be AJ Styles versus either the winner, either Captain Law or Dean Ambrose. The winner of that match facing AJ Styles for the UAW Video Game Wrestling Championship at UAW Warzone. AJ Styles celebrating here in the ring, finally triumphing over Samoa Joe. And we are going to get to our next match here tonight, folks. The Law versus Dean Ambrose. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks as if tonight The Law and Dean Ambrose will be facing off in a 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere Extreme Rules match. You gotta wonder who this match will favor more, as Dean Ambrose is known to be quite extreme when he has to be. But Captain Law also having been known to go to the extreme when he has to. He's looking to be the first champion of his own company. But I love how he's actually working towards it instead of just crowning himself the champion, which he could have. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is going to be underway. And coming out to the ring first in this match, he is the CEO and the owner of the UAW and the current one half of the current WWE Tag Team Champions. This is Captain Law. And you gotta wonder how his previous matches in this tournament will affect his performance here tonight against Dean Ambrose? We will have to find out, because coming out to the ring now, his opponent, the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose, of course, beating Chris Jericho to get to this match here in the semifinals, trying to go on to face AJ Styles for the championship, but he'll have to go through Captain Law first to get there. Speaking of going through him, he's going to try to go through him now because this matchup is underway here. Captain Law getting the best of the lockup. Just with a tilt-a-whirl neck breaker right off the bat. Captain Law going for a springboard forearm and just barely missing Dean Ambrose. Ambrose just barely sidestepping and just knocking Captain Law over there with forearm strikes to the face. Ambrose with the bulldog out of the corner there. Ambrose going outside the ring. Is he going to get some toys here? No, he's clearing off the announce table. Is he going to try and put Captain Law through the announce table? Remember, Ambrose has to get 2 pinfalls here to win, 2 pinfalls or submissions here to win this match. Oh, and Captain Law throwing Ambrose outside the ring. Captain Law going to join him outside the ring here. Oh, and he was under the ring looking for a toy, but Ambrose stopped him. And a brogue kick, sending Ambrose crashing to the floor. On Captain Law with a kendo stick, but Ambrose kicks it out of his hand. A dirty deeds on the kendo stick on the outside of the ring. Will Captain Law be able to kick out? 1, 2, 3. Ambrose scores the first fall here over Captain Law. Ambrose busted Captain Law open. There's blood all over the ring gear. And oh, just an elbow to the face. Captain Law back on his feet, going back outside the ring. And just throwing Ambrose with an overhead suplex. He's picking Ambrose up. Oh, and Ambrose rolling Captain Law up. Looking for the final fall here. 1, 2. And Captain Law kicks out at 2. Ambrose going for another pin here. 2. And another near fall for Ambrose. He's going to have to do more to keep Captain Law down. And Captain Law with a headlock. And just pulling, wrenching on the neck there of Ambrose right outside the ring. Referee running around the ring. Is he going to go? There we go. Captain Law here. Is he going to make Ambrose submit? Ambrose fights out of it. Ambrose with the knee to the face and then a clothesline. Captain Law's busted open pretty bad here. 1, 2. And a near fall. 2 3/4 from Captain Law. But Captain Law with a drop top on the outside of the ring. Right into a pinfall. Will that be enough? 1, 2, 3. Captain Law scoring a fall on Ambrose. It is now 1-1, folks. Captain Law picking Ambrose up. Irish whip into the steel steps. Is that going to be enough for another pinfall? Out there on the concrete floor. Only a near fall. Ambrose sidestepping Captain Law there. Captain Law with another Irish whip. Into the other steel steps, sends Ambrose crashing. Going for another pinfall. 2. And another near fall. Oh, he sends Ambrose into the barricade. And another brogue kick. Just stomping on Ambrose there on the concrete floor. 1, 2. And another near fall on the outside of the ring. This falls count anywhere match is hectic, folks. Oh, and Ambrose just laying into Captain Law against the barricade there. Fans are loving this. One of the fans there telling Dean Ambrose to use his title belt as a weapon. Ambrose. Another dirty deeds on the concrete floor. 1, 2, 3. Ambrose moves on. Ambrose defeats Captain Law, the owner of the UAW. Just got beat in his own tournament. Ambrose moves on in the tournament. What a match here tonight, folks. Look at these highlights. We thought Captain Law had something here when he hit him with the drop top. But only near fall after near fall. It was a 1-1 for the majority of the match, until Ambrose hit Captain Law with another Dirty Deeds on the outside of the ring. Here was the winning move there, folks. And here we see Ambrose get the 3 count on Captain Law. Ambrose moves on to face AJ Styles for the UAW Video Game Wrestling Championship in the finals of this tournament at UAW Warzone. We thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you all at UAW Warzone. For everyone else, this is UAW owner Captain Law. We'll see you guys in the next episode.